More than 100 young women rescued, including some right here in Omaha. Victims' rights advocates call it just the end to human trafficking.
It's a story that hits too close to home for a local woman.
Then I just ran. I ran as fast as I could, to get away from that.
It's a life that in all too many cases includes years of terrible abuse. Good evening, I'm Craig DeGrelli.
And I'm Emily Zink. Jen is off tonight. As we reported at 10 agents and local police arrested 21 people as part of the national human trafficking sting. Now many work to keep it from happening to others. KMTV Action 3 News reporter Miranda Christian got reaction from a human trafficking victim who was able to get out. Miranda?
The victim I spoke with asked that we hide her face, but she says this nationwide crackdown on human trafficking is the first step towards freeing those who are being held captive. Brenda was just 14 years old when she says a man grabbed her off of a Lincoln street.
The one guy had grabbed me, and at that time we were trying, you could sense something was happening, and my friend took off running. I got put into the car.
She was taken to a house where the horror began.
There I was gang raped.
For 2 months, Brenda was used and sold for sex.
You almost go dead inside. To have man after man force himself upon you, there's no description to that.
Brenda says one day a man let her go free after finding out she was only 14. She says she's one of the lucky ones, but there's still thousands being held captive. The FBI sting is the first step in stopping the cycle.
I believe that we're going to hear more and more like this.
Organizations like Rejuvenating Women help get women out of human trafficking. President Julie Schrader says the 21 arrests in Omaha show how big of an issue human trafficking is.
Showing the public that it's real.
Schrader says they're there for women who need help getting out by providing them counseling or anything else they may need.
Clothing, food. We can provide gas cards. We can provide, other types of items to help them with their survival.
Both Brenda and Schrader agree that people need to be more aware to the threat of human trafficking.
The awareness just needs to start being plugged in everywhere.
And I think if we teach our kids, run and don't look back, there is some preventative measures that will be taken there could help save a child's life.
Brenda says the #1 problem is people think it won't happen to them.
It can. I mean, I would have never thought that could happen to me. And I know that people go around thinking that it can't happen, but it can. I was forced in a car. It wasn't a choice.
Now, the FBI did rescue 2 victims here in the Omaha area. Schrader says saving one is always better than saving none. Reporting live, I'm Miranda Christian, KMTV Action 3 News.
Thanks, Miranda. Victim advocates are hoping a new phone line can get those impacted by human trafficking the help they need. The helpline set up by Rejuvenating Women is up 24/7. It's another way to reach those who are stuck in the lifestyle. The group says many times victims don't want to call 911 or the national helpline.
What we've seen is that there's a gap where if somebody who is in a lifestyle prostitution or in a trafficking situation needs to exit that lifestyle, there needs to be a resource for them to reach out to. And so that's what we've brought essentially to Omaha.
The helpline is now 3 months old, and officials say it's averaged 8 to 10 calls per month, but got 2 calls just last night after reports of the sex trafficking arrests. Still, the overall numbers are alarming. The National Human Trafficking Resource Center says there are already more than 2,000 reported sex trafficking cases just this year. Experts say 3 out of every 4 victims suffer post-traumatic stress disorder. That means there are thousands more who need help. You could find more information on where to find that help, plus the latest human trafficking statistics on our website, kmtv.com.